Hello, Byron Primary families. Welcome back to school. It is so exciting to be able to say that. We are looking forward to welcoming you back on site starting next week with our before school conferences. So, today I'm going to share some information about things that might be different at school and things that you can expect when you do come back to the primary school. So, for those of you that do not know me, my name is Amanda Durnan and I am the principal at Byron Primary School. I am so excited to be able to work with all of you this year. And regardless of what the 2021 school year brings, we are going to make this a great year. So, today I would like to share some information just about some of the routines that are going to be put in place, and they will be different than past years. Our arrival this year is our first biggest change. Student arrival and drop-off will begin at 7:30 in the morning. We are not able to provide supervision prior to the 7:30 arrival time, and we're also trying to limit the time between arriving to school and school actually starting. Please have your child wait in the vehicle until you do see one of our three supervisors that will be out front every morning. And we are asking that you send your kids out of the vehicle when your car is parked between our two big orange cones. We are trying to control a lot of things that we can control. Having a large amount of kids entering the building at one time may get a little chaotic, so we know that we're going to have to do a lot of guiding to help our kids with the new routine. So please wait until your car is parked in between the two orange cones and our supervisors are out there, and then you can start having your children exit their vehicle. And we are making a video so that we will be able to show you kind of what this looks like as we get closer to the first day of school. So siblings will need to be dropped off at their respective buildings. And we realize that some of you may have to make several stops, but we are just ensuring that each child gets dropped off at their appropriate school. Another change is that we are asking parents not to park in the lot and walk their kids across the crosswalk to the doors. Anyone that is dropping off this year, we are asking that you stay in the continuous loop so that we can kind of keep that loop moving. We are going to have over 200 families dropping off in the morning, and we want to keep it just flowing, and stalling of the loop will kind of just delay the drop-off process. So we are, and I know that this will be a big change because we've always had some parents that park in the lot and walk across, but please use the drop-off loop. That will be our drop-off method starting next week. When students do enter the building, they are going to be reporting directly to their classrooms. Students coming off the bus are going to enter the building using different doors by grade level. Kindergarten is going to come through door P, first grade through door G, and second grade through door J. We will have plenty of staff to help kids start to learn where these doorways are, to help them get in, and then to help them get directly to their classroom. So lots of adult help. And we are ready and prepared to help these kids as soon as they start arriving. And again, students will report to their classroom when they will meet their teacher until the 7:55 start. Students will be using lockers. We will be putting some locker routines in place so that not everyone is at their lockers at the same time. Teachers will be teaching students some routines to help them just allow for the distancing both during arrival and dismissal out at the locker bays. So we will still be using lockers. We just have some parameters around taking turns using the locker bays. Breakfast and lunch are available every day, and they will be a grab and go bag. Breakfast carts are going to be located by the door each morning, and we will have food service TAHER staff members helping students that do need breakfast. Now, in order to get a more accurate count for breakfast, we are going to ask parents to fill out a breakfast form at before school conferences, indicating if your child is going to be a regular breakfast eater, meaning that at least 3 out of the 5 days they're most likely going to take breakfast. And this is just to help with preparing for how many breakfasts may need to be bagged up prior to students arriving. Once a child receives their breakfast bag, they'll take it to their room and they will eat their breakfast there. And they will also get a carton of 1% milk to have along with it. Lunch will be served in the classroom each day. So students will have two choices for lunch. They can bring a lunch from home or they can purchase the bagged grab and go lunch from school. Monthly menus with what the bag lunch will be is going to be shared very soon. If students purchase the bagged lunch, a carton of 1% milk will accompany the lunch. And then we are just asking if you are sending lunches from home just to, start with some of those easy to open items so that we can help the kids be as independent as possible when they are eating. All right, recess this year. Classes are going to have individual recess times, and this is just again in a controllable effort to keep our kids potted together within their classes as much as possible. Classes will have 2 recess times a day to go outside, and we'll have 4 classes maximum outside at a time, and they'll be spread out across different areas around the building. Students will not be intermixing with other classes. They will be with their teacher for these recesses. And students will still be reminded to practice some safe and socially behaviors outside. And just helping them learn the routines too about not having physical contact with other kids, still being able to play and have fun, but in a safe manner. Thank you to the Byron PTO for assisting us in getting some classroom recess equipment. We are so very excited. We are putting together recess bags so that when teachers do take their kids outside, they will have some fun things to play with and again, enjoy being with their peers and still having fun and being safe. All right, next. This year for specials, our specialist teachers will be traveling to the classrooms to provide their instruction. So music, art, and innovations will occur in the actual student's classroom. PE will be outside as much as possible. We can use the gym for cases of inclement weather. Our media specialists will also be traveling to classrooms for a read-aloud time once a week. And at this time, students will not be checking out books from the media center, but as we continue through the school year, we hope to be able to add things back into our student and our children's routines. And so we are hoping that as we continue through the year, we will be able to implement checking out books from the media center. Right now, she will travel to the classrooms and connect with the kids in their rooms. So face coverings are going to be required. Students are required to wear a face covering in conjunction with our face covering policy for our district. Students can remove their masks when they're eating, drinking, or outside. And again, it will still incorporate safe distancing. Students will store their masks in a brown bag labeled with their name and will take this with them when they go to recess or PE. Appropriate hand washing, sanitizing will take place when they're removing and replacing their masks. I have mine right here. I'm in a safe place. I'm in my office making a recording, and so I am okay to take it off. But boys and girls and moms and dads, you will see all of the staff wearing face masks when they are in the building. And again, these are just to help protect us and to protect you. All right, devices. So our students will all have iPads. They will be taken back and forth from school each day. A technology update letter was sent to all families earlier this month, and I realize I have that on there twice. Kindergarten students and new students will get their devices at before school conferences. So once again, first and second graders, you can bring your devices back with you when you come next week for before school conferences, and any new students or kindergarten students will get their device then. All right, there's a lot of additional safety procedures and processes in place. There are different signs placed throughout the building reminding students of hand washing, social distancing. We have stickers on the floor. These signs, along with new routines, are going to be taught to our students as we start the year. Right now, we are unable to accommodate visitors or volunteers. If parents are going to need to pick up their child during the day, we'll have the parent communicate through the intercom and wait in the entryway, and we will help get their student right to them. But again, some of the things that we can control, we are going to start putting those pieces in place. And it is a little bit of a different routine, but rather than coming and waiting in the office, we will use our entryway as our kind of pickup waiting space. All right, our final piece here is we are still working on finalizing our parent pickup dismissal plans. As our window for dismissal is a lot smaller than our 25-minute drop-off window is in the morning. So more communication will be coming on this. We have a few ideas. We're working out some kinks and hope to have a plan for dismissal in place within the next couple of days here. Students that need to ride the bus, they will be walked out to the bus with a staff member, and then we will have some students that are utilizing PK. So with that, I know this was some new information, but we are certainly excited to be welcoming everyone back. We cannot wait to see everyone. Teachers have been in the building for the last 3 days, and it has been absolutely fabulous. So I hope you're all well. And please be looking for a video regarding our drop-off procedure. We will be making that later today. Thank you. Take care. Cannot wait to see you all soon.